Field Town Production.
If we not be God winning, yo, we not go vote any of that person, yo. We not go vote. If we not be PDP, we not go vote any of that party, yo.
It is my pleasure to warmly introduce to you our very traditional rulers in Akokwe. By the grace of God, we have the first traditional ruler, and who, by his own mercy, a retired university don. We're not going to take much time. Is the clan head of the Gara Akoko clan, His Royal Majesty, Obaseki is a continuation.
Your Royal Highnesses, today I have come here with members of my entourage, members of my party, to come and first formally inform you that I, Godwin Obaseki, the governor of Edo State, has decided to run for a second term in office. I know you may already be aware, but I think that the proper thing to do, even if you have read it in the newspapers or heard it from the radio and television stations, is that I should still come and formally inform you. That is the first reason why we are here today. The second reason is not only to inform you, but to also notify you that I am contesting on the platform of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Your Royal Highnesses, today I have come to solicit for your blessings as we take our first steps in Akoko Edo to go around and meet with the people of Akoko Edo in this bid. These elections are very, very unique. They are very different from the way elections have been held since many of us were born. Because of the global pandemic, COVID-19, we don't have the level of freedom to mobilize and in the large numbers that we are used to. For us, our people's health comes first. That is why you see today we are trying to comply very strictly with COVID-19 rules. You have all been witnesses to the progress we have made over the last 4 years. I have no doubt in my mind that we will not have made as much progress as we have as a government without your support. You have been there for us these last 4 years. Not only in prayers, but in everything we have done. I recall very recently at the outbreak of COVID-19, how all of you mobilized to help government in its efforts to stop or to reduce the spread. Why am I seeking re-election? In the last 4 years, we started a revolution in Edo State. we started to make government relevant to the people at every level, whether at the state or at the local government level. Despite dwindling resources to government, by your prayers and by the grace of God, I believe, and the people attest to the fact that we have done much more with less. Today, in Edo State, in Akoko Edo land, on the 26th of every month, latest, civil servants, pensioners, they receive their alert.
It's now 20 seconds, sir. It's now 20 seconds.
Our traditional fathers, it is not news to you anymore that the teachers, particularly those in our primary schools in your domain, they now take their work seriously. We have retrained them so that they can help us build a new Nigeria. They are now teaching our children, and we have now moved from just getting the children to go to school to make sure that when these children go to school, they now learn. They do have moved from schooling to learning. In the area of infrastructure, we have done quite a lot. The internal roads in the Gara land and several other areas in the local government, we have, within the limits of our resources, done as much roads as we can. That is not to say that there's not a lot left to be done. There is so much more that we should do and we can do. But one of the critical reasons why I believe that we must continue, why I'm asking for another term in office, is that the world has changed. Nigeria has changed. If we thought the reforms we had done was significant, that has paled, it will pale into nothing in the next several years. Because with COVID-19, Nigeria is going through a phase that it has never gone through since it was created. That is why you need real leaders. You need strong leadership. You need leadership that is concerned about the people. Leadership that can connect with the people, particularly at the grassroots level. The next several years, for us to survive as a country, we need to go back to the basics. Agriculture, food production now has to be taken seriously. Because we don't have the crude oil to import food anymore. And that's why we need that connection with you, our traditional fathers, and the grassroots. We need to now bring more money into farming. We need to move agriculture from peasants' efforts to one that is large scale. That is the only way we can bring money and real value to your kingdom and to the areas you control. Any government, any governor that believes that it can govern based on what they get from Abuja is joking. So that is why this next term, the next 4 years for me, is very, very, very important. And I cannot do it alone. I cannot do it with my partners in government alone. We have to do it with our traditional rulers, our traditional fathers, and communities. So, Your Royal Highnesses, we are here today to ask your blessings, to assure you that the experience we have gathered in the last 4 years have been so unique that we need to build on that experience. Anybody who comes or who is pretending that they want to come into office today do not have the experience to lead this state for the next 4 years. Because even though we have acquired experience over the last 4 years, it is just the beginning. Because what we will see in the next 4 years will be radically different from what we have ever seen in our lives. But the good thing is that it's as if your prayers worked when I came here 4 years ago. You prayed for me, you admonished me, you advised me, and I took everything you said to Government House. We started that radical reform. That is what has led us here. That is the reason why we now have a foundation on which to build over the next 4 years. Your Royal Highnesses, we have no doubt in our mind that you have been in prayers for us, that you are aware of the challenges we have in the state, but particularly that of security. It has not been easy. I know how many times I've had to call some of you. Issues of kidnappings, issues of attacks. I recall coming here when there was a bank robbery and we had to deploy some additional resources like armored personnel carriers to this location. So I know that we need to do more. I know what we need to do more. I was very impressed coming in to see that some of the members of the vigilantes you have been well organized. Part of our security architecture which we have created is to now send money directly through you to the vigilantes to strengthen security. And Akoko is of special interest to me because of the strategic location. Today, I haven't come to relay all what I intend to do. We have come here to solicit your support and to seek for your prayers and blessings. I am sure, as usual, there are a few things you would like to tell me to take note of as we go around and prepare for elections. And when, by the grace of God, we get into office after the 19th of September, we'll be able to prioritize those messages and those advice which you will give us. I want to thank you on behalf of my deputy, members of my entourage, and my cabinet for the support that you have given to us over the last 4 years. I want to assure you that you will not be disappointed. I want to assure you that we will always be there for you, and that together working with you, we will, given God's guidance, go through all the challenges that we face today. Your Royal Highnesses, these are the reasons why we are here, and I appreciate and thank you very much for receiving us.
The Executive Governor of Edo State, the Deputy Governor of Edo State and his beautiful wife, the local government of Akoko Edo chairman, the traditional rulers here present, all the political political leaders here present, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, we know that you have a very little time, so this is going to be a very small speech. Let me first of all welcome you to Igala. You are welcome to your entourage. We pray that God will come to guide you in all your ways. Here seated with me are members of Akoko Edo traditional rulers and some of my chiefs. We are now the current chairman of Akoko Edo traditional rulers to let you know our speech collectively. And before I hand over the microphone to him, I wish to advise that you should not be discouraged in advising our youth against thuggery and political violence, because the era of political thuggery and bitterness are gone. You are welcome.
I want to say that part of that message we intend to pass to you has also been passed by the Ottawa of Igala. But in addition to that, we want to thank you so much for the proactive action you took at the onset of this COVID-19 in Edo State. Because that is why the spread of that disease is not as high like other states. We want to also say that the VAT, which we removed from our stipend, we appreciate you. That affected us so much. We are also saying that there are many other things we are going to demand from you very soon, because we know that you will win by the grace of God. We have said we should try as much as possible to shun electoral violence. Like recently, something happened in Ghana here recently. Only yesterday for yesterday, some boys were shot because during campaigns. Please let us try as much as possible to advise our party members to be very civil and be committed to free and fair elections, because violence is not a respectance of any person. We have some demands to make. However, we want to also attest to the prompt salary payment to workers in Edo State and pension salary to pensioners, which is very, very regular. We pray that at the time you get to that place, you will also continue with that. We are aware that you constructed some roads in Akoko Edo through the C4 and C4 Plus program. Many villages were connected, but we are saying that some were not constructed. That is why at times people will say maybe 4 years will be too small. We don't know. But you have said you are going to use the next year, the next 4 years to do many things for us. But there are many roads which are not also covered, like Oliver Twist, that ask for more. But little the people know that when Oliver Twist asked for more, he was given a big knock by Mr. Brobby with that book. But I think our asking for more will not receive any knock. There are many roads that are not constructed. For instance, when during the rainy season, many communities are cut off from the local government headquarters. For instance, Ope Road is in a very bad state, very, very bad state. Ate Road is still also in a very bad state. You have Onumu Road, very bad state. You have Somorika Road. You have Uneme Ebru Road. You have Lagbese Imoga Road. Ikiroile Road. Obe Ikiroke Anyoro Road. Ososo Opela Road. Onumu Road. Ikakumo. All these roads are in very bad state. During the rainy season, they are totally cut off. But we have been feeling the impact of your government. We want to feel it more. Because to whom much is given, much is required. We want to give you more so that we will require more from you. But there's another thing we want to demand of you, Your Excellency. The local government, the local government is the oldest local government in Edo State. And even in Nigeria. Surprisingly, this local government has never tested any higher institution. We are old enough to have a higher institution in this local government. We know that the state can do it. The state has done it in some communities before. We believe that potency, the power in the government can still do it for our Edo people. Yeah. We want this our light because our PDC is very epileptic in this side of our area. We were to be connected to Opela Axis for regular supply of light. Because we are connected to Kidney Axis of Kogi State. The way we are suffering from them is better imagined. We want to appeal to you if it is possible to connect our Akoko Edo light to Opela Axis so that we can enjoy life like other people. I came across one book said water, but no single cup to drink. All the dam down has been down for a very long time. It's not functional. But a lot of water. Recently, the chairman of the local government council did his best by buying some chemicals. We supplied the water halfway. But this time around, supply this water to help us supply this water to our communities. That has a lot of water, but it's not supplying water to the local government area. The purpose for which this dam was established in 1970, that it was opened in 1970, is to supply water to Akoko Edo people. But this time we are not enjoying the water. We are praying that God should grant your heart desire with a view of making many things which we promise available to us. In Jesus' name.
Ọba gbúre sí o. Àmín. O jẹ́mi ṣìkú ọba ní ọ̀sẹ̀ ọba afẹ́túmọ̀ o. Àmín. Mo ṣòfìlẹ̀ ìgbìmọ̀ mi. Àmín. Ìyẹ̀fàlẹ̀fàlẹ̀ kúbọ̀ náà wà bọ̀ kúbọ̀ wọn. Àmín. Ṣàjẹ́dá ìṣàlẹ̀ ìyẹ̀fàlẹ̀ kọ̀ kúbọ̀ wọn. Àmín. Ẹ̀wọ̀n ọ̀rọ̀ náà wà fún ìgbàgbọ́ ọdún lè ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́ o. Àmín. Mo ṣòwò tí ó di ọ o. Àmín. Mo ṣòwò tí ó ìlú o. Àmín. Ẹ̀mẹ̀nà bá ní ẹ̀dá ní ìdíṣi. Ilé ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́ ilé iṣẹ́ àdínà wọ́n lọ. Àmín. Àmọ́ mi.
Amen.
children of the care of God. To put in the heart of God. To take you around the whole of the world and not in this local government without any cloudless and your father to be recorded the duration of your movement in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Father. Bless your name. Magnify your name. Honor your name. We adore your name. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Excellency, the very wonderful people of Wagwan and Westcoast were presenting little presentation, traditional presentation of love, of acceptance, of celebration, of victory, of appreciation. The people love you, Excellency. They appreciate you. That is to say, Parago. Put your hands together, His Excellency. We understand that the deputy governor, the big deputy governor, for our community, encouraging our identity. Thank you. It's our community, encouraging our identity. Thank you very much. Daniel Awani, please come up and welcome. Daniel Awani, please. Steve Daniel. Barrister Steve Daniel.
I believe you too.
I wish to say this opportunity to welcome His Excellency the Governor of this state, that is to this hospitable time. We are indeed pleased with what you have done for Akoko Edo in general and Igara in particular. We pray that by the grace of God, Igara will show appreciation for all the things you have done for us. In terms of human capital, in terms of road infrastructure, we are doing one of the most beneficial people. Support the leaders. Thank you. Your Excellency, the performing governor of our great state, Governor Godwin Obaseki, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ondo State, Shaibu, Your Excellency, the wife of the Deputy Governor, our respected leaders and members of our great party, it is with great pleasure that we are here today in Akoko Edo to flag off the Word to Word campaign for the re-election of our performing governor. Coming here, I have no doubt in my mind that we have started well. The issues about the coming elections are very clear. 4 years ago, the governor contested under the platform of APC. Today, the governor is visiting Akoko-Edo as the official candidate of PDP. Thank you. By the movement of the governor from APC to PDP, you will agree with me that the APC broom is not scattered. The broom is scattered. Is that not so? The governor is coming here today to reassure you that he is prepared to continue the good work he is doing for Edo people. The election of 19th of September is between the governor of Edo State and the good people of Edo State on one side. On the other side is Senatorial and his gangsters. What we see is that Edo people, we thank God for giving us Governor Obaseki. We thank God for giving us Governor Obaseki. He has shown character. He has shown courage. He has been able to resist the forces of darkness who believe that all that politics is about is to corner the resources of the state and share it among few people. Governor Obaseki has said no to those people. By saying no, he has committed himself to the development of our dear state. He believes in the development of our youth. He believes in the development of our state. The other man, in one breath, he will tell us one man is a thief. In one breath, he will tell us that man cannot be trusted. In another breath, he will tell us that the man will corner the resources of our state. He will tell us stories upon stories. But today, the man he condemned 4 years ago is taking him about the streets of Edo State, dancing and kneeling down before people. I challenge Adam Sochomole on this occasion of our visit to Akoko-Edo to tell Edo people what is the cause of the quarrel between him and Governor Obaseki.
Yes. You should tell us.
And that state is not the private property of Adam Sochomole. No man is God. We come here today to challenge the people of this local government on the need to resist one man who now want to play God in the politics of Edo State. Are you going to allow him? No! Will you allow him? No! With all of you present here, we are taking this message to every ward in Edo State. Enough is enough. You know in the Bible, when Adam ate the forbidden fruit, he fell out of favor with God. Today in Edo State, He has fallen out of favor with God and with man. In everything, he has been driven away as chairman of their party. Is that not a sign that he has fallen out of favor with God? We have come here. I am in a better position to tell you who we are going to vote for in the next election. In the last election, Pastor Shaibu was the candidate of PDP. Today, we have the governor as our candidate. I can tell you the difference. All the things that Shaibu said about Shaibu, I believe they are correct. All the things that Shaibu said that Governor Obaseki during the last election, they are also correct. That is why we are going to go to this election to ensure that the truth must prevail. The truth is the re-election of Godwin Obaseki. This is the first time we have seen a governor who will say no to those who want him to sit down just to share money. If you ask any APC member, what is the problem between you and Governor Obaseki? They say the man doesn't want to share money. Is he elected to share money? No! He is elected to develop those things. And that is doing very well. So we will continue to support it so that he can continue to develop those things. For us, what you can see here shows clearly that those people, they have decided. During the Civil War, there was this message, go on with one Nigeria. When they say, what is the meaning of go on? They say, go on with one Nigeria. Today, in adult politics, when we say Godwin Obaseki, you will say, go on with Godwin Obaseki. Is that not so? Yes, sir. We will go on with him so that he can continue to deliver on his promises to adult people. There is no doubt in our mind that he's the best man for the job. Yes. He has shown very clearly. If I start reading out his achievements, we will not live here. But they are well documented, and I will say just a few. For the first time in the history of our state, we now have a governor who has seen the need to boost agricultural development of our state. He is establishing funds, supporting those who are farming with loans, and to that extent, he has shown capacity that the future of our state is in our hands. And all we need to do is to re-elect him so that he can continue his good work. This morning, I want to join the people of Akoko Edo to say, Governor Godwin Obaseki and your able deputy, God will continue to bless you. As you go on in your mission to liberate the state from the hands of one man who now want to dictate to us, God will give you victory. It is on this note that I will seek your indulgence to invite to the podium the action governor. want to use this very moment to talk to the good people of Akoko Edo Ward 1 and 2. They are here.
God bless you.
PDP! 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 Power to the people! Power to the people! Akoko Edo Ward 1 and 2. Today, I have come to see you to say that I am bringing power to you. For me to bring power to you, you have to be alive. If you are not alive, you will not enjoy the power. So that is why I want all of you. I will give you free face mask. Always wear your face mask. COVID-19 is real. I will give you free face mask. If you are a member of PDP, wait, I beg you. I want you to be alive so that we can have power. I know the last 4 years, you know what has happened in Edo State.
Yes.
The workers don't get salary on time. Yes. The pensioners don't get their pension. Over the last 4 years, we have started to work for the people. Our emphasis is on the youth. This election is about the youth. It's about your future. We do not want a few people to sit down and tell us, give money to this person and this money to this person. We want to put more money in education. I want to finish building the technical college in the Gara here. I need the money to build technical college in the Gara. I want all of you youth to have work. I want to train you. The Gara is lucky. You know why they are lucky? Because BDC will be history too. We are bringing electricity to Igara. We have started the work already. We are bringing line from Okula to Igara. Last time I come 4 years ago, when I come here 4 years ago, Kuna tell me, say the thing when the worry will have passed, lights.
Yes.
And I said electricity.
Yes.
I take that message, go with me. And as God go dwell, the child of Igara is now the head of electricity in Nigeria. I make sure that we work hard to appoint Igala man as the head of electricity regulation in the whole of Nigeria. When the man don't do things, they and him don't work, they don't agree. They will bring one line from Okula, come here.
Obaseki!
We're not going to get light for Igala, that we don't get this one. This township road for Ghana, I don't like him. Why not? I don't like the road we love you. But we never finish all. We will do more. So the next 4 years, we are going to build more infrastructure. But we are not the one where they want to pass. Now work. Now food. That they want to pass.
Very important.
So I don't talk, say,
By the time God make this thing complete, when we go back to government house on September 19, one place, one thing what I want to do, I want to put money for agriculture. Anybody when they farm now, I will support them. I will give you the seed one that will grow. I will give you the fertilizer. And I will buy the thing when you produce from you. If you be poultry farmer, I will give you money to buy your chicks. I will give you money make you grow the chicken. When you finish, government will buy them from you back. That is, so the next time, agriculture, that is one phase. Food. But for the youth, again, I come back to now. I say no work, no work, no work. No work, no work. When I know why we not get work, when I know why we not get work, the Godfather not care about you now. Care. Because for them, youth are the person that they give gun to. They can really do and go to work. That's what they understand youth to be. They don't know say youth that the future of our country. They don't say youth that the people when you go train. When they know how to walk, whether they're bricklayer, whether they're mechanical, whether they're technician, whether they're the one to do essential services for agriculture, different kind of work 9 days. The role of government is to train the youth, is to give them the enablement, to give them the capacity so that they can get work. That is the role of government, and that is what I will do. So, Igara, let's all you vote, PDP, power. I will bring lights come. I will give you more money for security. And by the grace of God, we will bring many more people. When we will invest from here, let me do my work. That's why I want to continue as government. I bring power back to the people. PDP means power to the people. People cannot have power if you don't give them work. They cannot have power if they don't have money in their pockets. They cannot have power if they don't have food. So, PDP! Power to the people!
Thank you, our able governor. Now, we are going to listen to Somali campaigning for Governor Godwin Obaseki. Just take your time for 1 minute and listen to that campaign.
He sees what we don't see. He knows what we don't know. He knows that Godwin, he comes from a large family of the kingdom. He went to school. He finished his secondary school. He went to University of Ibadan. He finished. There were no issues. No color. He went to US.
Yes,
he did his master's.
Yes,
he came back home.
Yes,
very happy.
Yes,
people to set up businesses.
Yes,
manage businesses. He helped to set up many banks,
yes,
including several first generation, second generation banks.
yes.
Then he came home to give support to me, to bring about what I do not have.
So when they talk about this,
we have done.
Now,
The road from Arado to Nema, Godwin had hand. The road from here to Umoha, Godwin had hand.
PDP! Power to the people!
Godwin had hand. He has been part of the tradition. He knows the mission. He knows the mission. He knows the purpose. He knows the
God must win! God must win! God must win! God Governor don't talk. We can't hear waiting on Baba talk. Yes, sir. He said, God must win. God must win. And he said, whoever said God no go win, waiting for a yes, sir, too. Holy Ghost. Fire. Who said God no go win? Holy Ghost. Fire. I don't want to just clap for myself. Yes, sir, I want to thank you well. By the grace of God, she wanna see Ghana as a fine. The Ghana not be in London now. All those roads, all those link roads, we are not like them. We are not one more. If I say we are not like them, we like them. Some people will say, not them. Before Obaseki be governor, those roads there. What I just say. Before Obaseki come, I go where they say marginalization. Position no dey come. This governor come, he make Akoko Ado person chief of This governor come, he make Akoko Ado person deputy speaker. I do not be so. This same governor make Ajoto speaker of the Justice House of Assembly. Akoko Ado don't get those positions like that before. So this governor not be Akoko Ado person. I don't want to give a 3 Gosa. Gosa. Very well. We are joining forces with the PDP. Akoko Edo is from PDP. PDP is Akoko Edo. 4+4 is sacrosanct. 4+4 Toba. 4+4 Toba. It is over. This is live. This is not social. Live from Dangbala community. Not money is due. Not money is due. We say welcome to you, Governor. And as we are here today, we are all ready to vote for you.
put you in a better place than the first one. Now, the pensioners, what is doing for them, you cannot explain it, because before we get our salaries, it will take them 3 months, 4 months before we get our salary. But nowadays, before the 26th or 23rd of every month, we always take our salary. We are always happy that it's making us happy, and we wish him more and more.
Pensioners, PDP, women, PDP, my people, PDP, power to the people. Today, I'm here because of you. I'm here because I want to bring power to you, the people. But for you to enjoy the power, you have to be alive. Is it not so? So my first message to you is that we must stay alive. This coronavirus, it is real. This thing I take cover my nose, not because I like it, now because of this thing that they call coronavirus. Now real. I know still say many of them cover my nose. And they give free face masks to every PDP member here. I beg you now, why when they come like this, they could use that cover on our face. Could I hear? PDP! The people must be alive. The people must live. The people must be safe. Today, my message is not much. I have listened. Word 5. What is the problem? The major assets you have, Ojirami Dam, has been down. Obemudia built this dam many years ago. I have been worried because I want that dam to work again. And by the grace of God, it will work again. Because I've already started the work. I said to them, give me the paper, the plan, the design. When the Bermuda used to do this work, they don't see and give me. Now it makes the work delay. So now I don't say, okay, make them bring engineer. Make them come look at the design again. Make them do the survey. Because as we do now, you get another one when we build for Goha, for Israel. That one, they supply water to Urubi, almost 200,000 people. So that one, I call the people who help me work for that place. They don't come here now. As we speak, we will do the survey. I must give you now water because the water they here. When I need that water, they're going to take to farm also. This government, this our government, the last 3 years or 4 years, we don't notice the reason why we get problem. We say a few people could just sit down around government for government house. Oh yeah, give me. Share the money. If I give all of them the money, which one I will take work? Not the school be this. We not going to do furniture. We not going to pay teacher. We not going to teach the king. If I share the money, I will get the money pay the teacher. I will get the money to work. That's not the problem of this election. But today, I don't want to talk about anybody. I want to talk about what I will do for now. The reason why I come here is because something supposed to do, benefits supposed to do for me to come here. Otherwise, what is the benefit as we go forward? There's also land that they here. There's also agriculture that they do here. The back thing if government come support you now. The back thing if government come give you fertilizer. It not go good if government say the food that produce they will buy it from now. So that I will give you the market. So that when they carry on a plantain, go market, go stay for some. The one that nothing sell, we buy it from them. That is the kind of program we will come up with. Now God, now they help us for Edo State. The person now they in charge of electricity for the whole Nigeria now. That's from Akoko Edo. Me and that person we don't talk since I don't talk and they beg them. They don't agree, they don't start the work. From Okpila, we don't put one substation there 2 years ago. They won't take the light from there, connect to direct. That line must come to Ojerami. Because even if I do the dam, I don't bring electricity, we don't go fit pump the water. So that one will work up. But before I leave now, I know say when they complain about roads. We don't start, we don't try. We now know how to construct road. Where? We get the one that they call C4. We get the one they call C4 plus. We they do road when they last now. Not be like them, when they use almost 300 million to construct 1 kilometer. Now they use 75 million to construct 1 kilometer. And the road they last. We don't start. I will do many more roads to link up the communities. The road, when I say there's Ojirami bridge there, the bridge, I see it from the picture. That one, if I don't do anything, I will run. But so that with the transformer and small matter, I will do the transformer. That small matter. If I do transformer and I don't bring light come, the transformer will work. You get me in? So I will do that transformer. If the transformer, I think tomorrow. So the message to them is let us continue with the good work. The future is very bright. We don't defeat the Godfather. The money, we don't release that. So they pay some people to get arrested, they lose the money when they take, and they use them to buy people. All the people when they bring before, come join us, take this money, this one say, they don't decamp. They don't. Can the people decamp? When they go anywhere? So people are not worried about the one that they hear from these people. September 19th, let all of them come out. What you go do? I know that the other side again, people that go village, go beat everybody. When say they won't vote for Obaseki Shaibu, tell them say na umbrella, na PDP, not make mistake, na PDP, na PDP, na PDP, na PDP. What will be PDP? Umbrella. What will be PDP? So on September 19th, let all of them come out. They say, Adoru. 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 Now we will vote on that day. So by the grace of God, when I don't vote, I will come back. We'll come say thank you. All the things when I don't talk about, when I say I will do, I will come. Make sure at that time, we will walk around, make sure say we do it.
We are live here at Dagbala in Akoko Edo local government area of Edo State, where Governor Godwin Oregase Obaseki and his deputy, Right Honorable Comrade Philip Shaibu, they are presently on a tour in Edo North Senatorial District, sensitizing the public as well as receiving the new decampees who have decided to pitch tents with the People's Democratic Party as the race for the governorship election come September 19 jazz up. We're going to be talking to some people on what they think about Governor Godwin Obaseki and, of course, the People's Democratic Party as we all prepare for September 19th election. Stick around with us. It's still Crack Team Nigeria TV. Okay, still at Dagbala in Akoko Edo local government area of Edo State. We have so many persons who have turned up en masse just to receive Governor Godwin Obaseki and his entourage as we walk down to the September 19th governorship election. I have somebody here that I'll be talking to. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, ma, what did they happen for you? Why you come here today?
We come a bit of car cycle. What to vote for him?
Okay, so now Governor Godwin Obaseki, you know say now na PDP now in day. Why you like the man? What make you want to support this man? What make you come here and see the man?
I have to support our Nigeria for changing.
Okay, so now on September 19th, now be the day where those people want to do the election. You they talk now say you want vote for this man called Godwin Obaseki.
I have to vote for him because I like it.
Because you like it?
Yes, sir.
What will be one thing when you don't do what you like?
What will bring transformer come and give us?
Oh, he promised to give you people transformer.
Yes, sir.
And you go vote for him that day.
Yes, sir.
Then so they look forward to seeing the transformer.
Yes, sir.
All right, so all of us support PDP.
Yes.
PDP.
Power to the people.
So September 19, who now they vote for? PDP. Who now they vote for? PDP. Who now they vote for? PDP. And what will be the symbol for PDP?
Umbrella.
If when they fall, what will they use cover? Umbrella. If sun they shine, what will they use cover? God bless you.
Yeah, I'm Samson Adogame. I'm from Oja here. We came for Obaseki because you see the most of the people that no crowd now. Already get to Ososo, go to everywhere. We are ready for him. So that is why we came here. We want to support him. That what all the way has done before, and he came back to PDP. We so much like him, and as he come, you see most of the people now, they are working, they are a crowd of people now working for him. So now, believe that anywhere he's going, God Almighty will support him.
If Oshomole has personal issues, he should go and settle them. He should not deceive the people, only to come after and go on his knees to be expressing regrets. This is the moment of truth. Whatever you tell Edo people, you must be able to stand by it now and even in years to come. We don't want a man who will say something today, tomorrow he will say he made a mistake. This is not a moment for mistake people. Those who make mistakes will stay away and allow Edo people take their destiny in their hands.
All right, we are currently at Ososo of Akoko Edo local government area of Edo State, where Governor Godwin Obaseki and his team are currently seeking for support from the good people of this local government area. It's been a great moment with the campaign train, and we're going to be talking to some persons too from this particular area to find out what they think about Governor Godwin Obaseki. Stick around, the Stick Crack Team Nigeria TV.
Godwin Obaseki, Philip Shaibu, 4+4, Kogba, he must do back, back. Oga, make you carry your ticket go. Oga, I say carry your ticket go.
Okay, put it up.
Anywhere Godwin
dey. Also youth, they're not there at all. They're not there. They're not there. Una there? Usha? Okay, I want to know. Also saw youth. PDP. Check the day, that's true the day. Okay, also saw women are they here? Also saw women. PDP. It be like saying a women plenty pass. Okay, also saw youth. PDP. I don't want to talk again. Okay, men now. Men. PDP.
It be like saying our women and youth win, oh. All right, all of us win. When I hear what our chairman just talk now, but you know, say our governor go soon come talk to us, abi, and he get many things he go tell us. But we youth, they say also no be our hand dey. Our papa and mama they struggle, no be make it better for us. This thing where they want make it better for us. Una want spoil them. When Donald and Pastor they talk just now, they go memory lane. They can tell una wetin that happened before, abi. Una want make we return back to where we come from. Is it not forward ever? Forward ever. All right, youth, I want to know. They said they won't come shoot gun, carry ballot box. Una go see? They get too hurt. Okay, may I tell una this? When una do not say I've been the House of Assembly, abi, when they want to remove them, me and the Assembly, we say no way. Say because if they remove them, certain thing goes spoil. They give me money, I refuse. They even give me land for Metama, I say I no want. And who they say make them remove? Comrade. Now, comrade, if Emilio 40 million, make it take the camp to make it leave PDP to APC. If he come here, make he come give una share of that 40 million. And they tell una now, una day, take sure and say, all of una no be mumu. Say all of una want the progress of Ososo. And on that day, you go use that PVC. Take vote which party? All right, now, our guy here go call our governor. But before he come, we suppose pepper them dance. We supposed show them pepper them dance. Una ready? We go do it like this. They will come show 4 + 4.
Oh, Labour Baba. Oh, show Labour Baba. Oh, show carry money, marry Oyibo. Oyibo run away. Oh, show they cry. Oh, show Labour Baba. Oh, show Labour Baba. Oh, show carry money, marry Oyibo. Oyibo run away. Oh, show they cry. PDP! Power to the people! 4 + 4!
Be God win, yo. We don't go vote any other person, yo. We don't go vote. If we not be PDP, we don't go vote any other party, yo. We don't go vote.
Thank you!
Make you carry your ticket, go.
PDP! Power to the people! Power to the people! Power must go to the people. Not be so. Who get power? Not be the people. Now Godfather. Now the people. By the grace of God, I don't bring power back to the people. But I want to make the people, make them enjoy this power. They can only enjoy this power if they are alive. If they're safe. I come here today. When I see me, I wear mask. When I not see this mask, when I know why, because of this thing that they call coronavirus. If it kill person, especially old people, that is why everybody must wear mask when they become occasion like this. I don't bring mask for PDP people. All of una go get. I bet make una they try wear them. Especially when una they around old people, so that this virus not go affect them. If it affect young people, una not go feel them. It go be like malaria. PDP! Look, Ososo now my second home. This now the 5th time I don't come here. The last time I come. So I know about Ososo. I know the potential of this town. This place is a tourist haven. In those days, Oyibo they come here, come relax. Not be so. So why can we not return this place back to what it was before? I go help you now. I go help you now. And the other thing I like about Ososo, una go school. Una get better people from here. So, not before my time, it go spoil. By the grace of God, not before my time, it go spoil. Just as education help una produce big people today, and so I go invest in education so that when I go produce big people tomorrow. So I not they play with education, and I know that. We must pay teachers salary on time. When I see we don't train teacher, give them hand computer to train the children. Not be so. When I won't make that one stop. If they come again, they will carry the money, they're not going to pay teacher again. So this election is about the people. How do we make sure that those things that are important to you, government will support to do it? One of them is education. We have done for basic school. Now we are moving to junior, senior, technical. My aim, our aim as a government, is that by the time you don't finish JSS, you will get handwork. You must get handwork. If you not feel continue after that, you go get work to employ yourself. But by the grace of God, we will also make sure say people continue. Particularly, I want people to go to technical school. I want to make people go technical school. I want to make everybody get hand work. Make you get what you do when you wake up every day. When I talk about the road for Ososo, Tokpila, you know, I know one been talk, but when I hear what the deputy say, I say make I tell you now. When una representative, they negotiate. Since this thing don't start since almost 2 months. They say make it come. They will get money. They go come complain. I say what is the complaint for? He say okay, and this also Sokpila road. I say okay, wait. We don't start the design. This is what I will do. I take the phone, I put on, I call. But I know who I call. I call the chairman of Boa Cement. I say, you they do cement for Okula. You must do one thing for Edo State. I want you make you build that road with government. That Okula, Ososo road. So, Emilio Dedeo, if they listen for the speaker, that one say, I will do it. Have you done your design? I say yes. He said, I will send my engineers to come and look at your design, and we will start the construction before the end of this year. How can somebody who is representing you, when you know say that kind of progress won't come Ososo, he won't take that progress, come out for Ososo. I know one. Obaseki, carry go. So, una only ask me for one thing today. I go do more than one. But that one thing we want to ask, to tell you that we have already started working on it. I do not say what I cannot do. They know me for that. We believe you. If I not go do, I not go talk say I go do. And once I decide, say I go do, nobody born of a woman can stop me. So I tell you now today, say the road between Ososo and Okpila, which is about 12.75 kilometers, I will do it. I will build it. So they could not take that one, go bank. They could not put them for pocket. Good as done. But to help me make sure say I do them, I beg you now. On September 19th, as soon as I arrange yourself, by the way, this is the most beautiful world campaign. This is the most beautiful world campaign I have seen. Because it is unit by unit. Up to unit 15. Abi? Up to unit 16. 13. So everybody, nobody feel high. This campaign now units. So Osaso. How many times I talk Koluna? I go build on a road. I go build on a road. I go train on a youth. I go bring tourism back to Osaso. God bless you, baby.
It is raining. It is the umbrella that will cover your rain. When it is sun, it is the umbrella that will cover your sun. For that reason, from now on, myself and every woman, good woman of our Sosa Kingdom, we are now members of the special party, PDP.
We now want to PDP.
All right, so it's been a wonderful time here at Ososo, Ward 10, in Akoko Edo local government area, where we just saw some members who become from the All Progressive Congress to the People's Democratic Party. The talk continues, and Governor Godwin Obaseki, as well as his deputy Philip Shaibu, are going to continue touring. He's still captain Niger. Thank you. All right, we're still here at Akoko Edo local government area for the support gathering by Governor Godwin Obaseki from the good people of this local government area. Now we're here, we're going to be talking to people on what they think about the re-election bid of Governor Godwin Obaseki amidst all other contestants in the forthcoming September 19th governorship election. I have a gentleman here with me that I'm going to be talking to. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, please, what's your name?
I'm Honorable again, Okaide Joseph.
Okay, now, what's the relevance of today's gathering as it relates to September 19 election?
It is very relevant because it is good for the governor to come and see his people, good people that are supporting him. The governor has done so much well. He has changed the state from different levels. We are digitals. I was fortunate to visit ICT office Benin, so I was overpleased. The man is man of the youth, and the man is the man who have Edo State and the good people at heart. And come September 19, we are going to vote Obaseki in a mass. He's going to win without any drag. We are very confident of ourselves.
In fact, we really thank God for how Governor Obaseki has come back to for the PDP. We like it very, very much. And we know that by the grace of God, this time we go to do better thing for Akoko Edo people. We are very, very ready. We are very, very ready. Both the youth, every one of us, we are ready. We are in support.
Yeah, the reception by the people has been very exciting and tremendous. I think this is about the fourth ward that we're visiting in Akoko Edo, and the response has been the same. The people are enthusiastic, and I think it's because they have seen the work that the governor has done. So it's not like telling them any stories. It's like just reminding them, look, I've done this for you, and I will do more if you give me the opportunity. The reception has been good, and I think the Akoko Edo people actually are for Governor Obaseki and Philip Shaibu.
Ward 9 women leader, this very word where you do so. The home of PDP is already a winner. Nobody can stop it. Obaseki must win. 9 we want. Because since we Obaseki enter, pensioners no dey die, salary no dey late. Everything about Obaseki is 100% good. Quality. So we want him in one. I go vote for. 9 we need. Anyhow what that was na Obaseki na we dey vote.
So how prepared are your people to ensure that they vote and they stand to defend their vote come election?
God go send security to us. All those one wey people go take a gunshot dey pursue us comot for voting booth. I no believe say e go be like that this thing because we are ready. You know hear what we dey sing? You know hear what we dey sing? This election, gentleman no dey oh. This election, my brother no dey oh. If you want to kill me make I die. We will never follow APC to anywhere. We will never vote our vote to APC again. We reject them. We rebuke them. Now, Obaseki we want, Philip Shaibu we want them for their good living because we can see good sign in them. Since when they enter, nobody they suffer. But other Oshamale Baba, there are many pensioners. More than 7 months, Obaseki come, he just clear once. He starts from there, pensioners never hold them one day. Then why somebody like me not go vote for that kind of person? Where they carry elderly people along.
That's the digital Governor Gordon Obaseki coming into the scene. Akoko Edo people have been so massive in terms of their love and support for Governor Obaseki.
We go vote again and again, because other people they plan to thief and go, come chop and run, telephone yourself. Listen to ya, everybody make you go there, put your vote for. Hey, Gio, Godwin Obaseki. Godwin Obaseki. Are you ready? We have a talk of now when you try, Baba. Hey, we must go time again and again, again and again. Godwin Obaseki, Mama. Physical Mama. Mama with the swag. Mama with the swag. Hey, we go time again and again. Oshobolu, I say carry your tickets, go one side. Oshobolu, I say carry your tickets, go one side. Anywhere Godwin dey go, na there we dey go. Anywhere Shaibu dey go, na there we dey go. Oga make you carry your ticket, go. Oga make you carry your ticket, go one side. Anywhere Godwin dey, na there we dey go. Anywhere Shaibu dey, na there we dey go. Oshobolu, I say carry your tickets, go one side. Make you carry your ticket, go one side. Anywhere Godwin dey, na there we dey go. Anywhere Shaibu dey, na there we dey go. Obaseki, Obaseki, Shaibu, PDP. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for having PDP in your place.
So at this point, I would like to invite the very supportive and able Deputy Governor of Edo State, Comrade Philip Shaibu.
Thank you very much. I know here for here. If you like better thing, where you want vote? I want here to say. If you like better thing, this side, where you go vote? So that means if Bolade like better thing, all of una like better thing. So that means una use una PVC prepare them. Una use una PVC do what? I know here. Only youth. Women more than no answer put for this one. I want to see whether youth know what they do. Youth, if una like better thing, wait till now use una PVC do. Where una go do this one? Which day? September 19. Okay, I don't hear now. I want to ask women. Women, una like better thing? If una like better thing, wait till una use una PVC do on the 19th of September. And if una prepare them, which party una put una tongue? That means you put your hand for broom, for umbrella. Agbonu. Una don prepare them. And una don vote for better thing. If una vote for Agbonu, that is umbrella, that means una like better thing. And una don use na PVC prepare them. So, chairman, they are compliant too. So there's no need to ask which party na in governor and us dey, because they don already talk am. Abi me I say ask? That's okay. Now youth go answer this one. Youth. Una ready? To answer this question, which party nine Governor Obaseki and deputy, which party they dey? Umbrella, PDP. I don't know the answer yet. Make I ask women first. I'll come know whether na the same answer they won't give now. They will now know whether una correct. Women, which party Governor Obaseki, our governor and deputy, which party they dey? All of them say na PDP. Our men on this side, which party our governor and deputy dey? So that means that's why I won't vote PDP, because I like better thing. So PDP now be better thing. I don't want to clap for myself. So by the grace of God, all of us go vote. Youth, what people na work that day? Youth, what people na work after una vote? Una go defend the. But una know say e get some women wey be like men o. So those women wey be like men on that day after una vote, what una go do? All of them wan defend this vote o. So that means both men, women and youth, we wan defend our vote. And as we defend am, God go bless us and una don vote for better thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. PDP. Now, the real person, the performing governor of Edo State, the governor you can trust, the governor that can manage Edo State. 4 plus 4, 4 plus 4, 4 plus 4, 4 plus 4. Look at carry your tickets, bro. I say carry your tickets, bro. Anywhere talking day, not here we go. Anywhere side we go, not here we go. Make you carry your tickets, bro. Make you carry your tickets, bro. Anywhere talking day, not here we go. Anywhere side we go, not here we go. Make you carry your tickets, bro. Make you carry your tickets, bro. Anywhere talking day, not here we go. Obaseki, God Obaseki, Philip Shaibu, PDP, God down, he must do back, he must do back. Okay, make you carry your ticket, bro. Okay, I say carry your ticket, bro. Thank you. 4 plus 4, 4 plus 4. God we know. God we know. God we know. Talk to una before the governor talk. Anything when tell una, make una believe am. They talk truth when it comes to Godwin Obaseki. Make Adam Soshomole use him mouth. Tell una the kind person when be our governor. A man you can trust.
By the grace of God, who read the heart, who knows the past and the future, who knows the beginning and the end. He sees what we don't see. He knows what we don't know. He knows that God will. He comes from a large family in the kingdom. He went to school. He finished his secondary school. He went to University of Ibadan. He finished. There were no issues. Flying colors. He went to US. He did his masters. He came back home. He started helping people to set up businesses, to manage businesses. He helped to set up businesses. So everything we have done, you know, from Akato to Lima, Godwin, the road from here to Uboha, Godwin, the school here, Godwin, the water everywhere, Godwin, of the tradition, the vision. He knows the mission. He knows the target. He knows where we are. He knows the challenges, and he knows how to overcome them. You have heard from Godwin, Who says God will not win? Even they can say God must win. God must win. God must win. God must. God must. God must. God must. And to his credit today, whether I admit or PDP! 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 What 9? What 9? Una day special. Una don't see this kind of thing before. Governor, they come campaign for ward. Una know why? Because power belongs to you, the people. So I said, never again in our politics will somebody sit in Benin City or sit in the local government capital and say, I came to campaign in Akoko Edo, and therefore all Akoko Edo people must vote for me. Go and meet the people in their wards. Now, word-to-word campaign, now we they do. We want to see who they unit. We want to see that party loyalists in our units that come out that day on election day to make sure they mobilize for us, to make sure that our votes are counted. Those are the people we want to meet, because power belongs to you. The quarrel when we get now, the quarrel when it make us come up for the other side. We say, when we join that side, we all agree, say, then we'll go work for our people. Make we take the money when government gets, the tax one that they pay, make we take and do work, make we take and do school. That's why when I hear and say, everything when we been do before, my hand there. But when I can't enter, now I come say, not be like that to be. You see this school now. That's what it's supposed to be. No. I just come back from Palace now. They tell me, say, teachers not even day complete. They say, no nurse for you that clinic here. They say, road, it's not good again. So all these things we never do, and they won't make us share the money. Would I agree? Money when we say not rich, there's never going to share that. Look at these children. They don't want their future. They want them to finish, become agbero. They'll give them gun, then they take fight for election. So today, I'm here to assure you that by the special grace of God, what we have started in the last 4 years, we want to continue and consolidate. We know the problems. Like you say, we know the mission, we know the vision. But we believe and we are prepared to put everything on the line because of you. This election is very straightforward. You either vote for bad or you vote for good. There's no gray in between. This election is about you, the people, particularly the young people. Because if government does not provide future for una, it not train una well, send una goes make sure say una school good, una learn when they do school. Government not set up areas, technical school to train people. For me, we don't start what they call Edo Best. By now, we do from primary 1 to 6. Next year, I want to move on from JSS 1 to JSS 3. Then after that, I move on to SS 3. I promise you,
before I finish as governor, any child when they're born for Edo, by the time you don't reach JSS 3, you must get handwork. You must learn something so that your life not go waste. You don't go say you don't go school, you don't finish school, but you don't get anything to do. No, they're supposed to teach you, and that is what I promise you. I go see our royal father. If they tell me say some problem there, some people don't cross over to take on a land. I say it's not possible. We have to stop it. But the only way you feel drive them is when I give them money, maybe when I go farm for them too. Maybe when I drive them come out. Because the next several years, now the food one we go chop, the money one we go make, now from here go come. We're not going to wait for Abuja again. That is what we are changing. When you go just see people, they say they get money big way. When you have them, we have a factory, no factory. We want to make sure, say, people when get real money, they can't invest on here. So that they go employ now. But I understand? What is there to build road? You know why we not get road before? What is the road? Not be sand and machine and caterpillar. When they will compact it, then after they'll come put surface. You're supposed to deal too much. When I enter government house, I can say the way that they build road, if we continue like this, 100 years, we're not going to build the road when we need for Edo. So we don't change them. We don't change them. Don't do design on how to build African road. And we say, when you build road, you must continue to maintain. Not be say road go finish, scatter, before you now say make you do another contract. How road is spoiled? Not be one pothole you go take start. Then after that, nobody care. Then you go expand, After they say they conduct the road. We don't put in place the government process. When we build road, we'll build maintenance on top. You understand? Every month we pay salary on time. We pay pension on time. Our agenda, when we call make Edo great again, we say we will make sure say government is stronger. As we pay people, we will train them, they do their work. They must do their work. Government workers must work. We will train them how to work. Local government workers must work. We will train them how to work. Because we will pay them. And once government doing work, when I go to say the people's life will be impacted on. People's life will change. So before I leave Una today, I tell you I say the only thing when I'm not happy put, we say many people not believe say coronavirus day. I beg you, in day, coronavirus day. Don't be say when it affect many people, you know they show because they're strong, they go farm, they get power, they get immunity. But you get some people when they're weak, when they get some sickness before. When they catch them, it affect them well. Now because of that, now we say, make many people, everybody, when you become public place like this, cover your mouth. Because the thing they spread for air. So the last message I want to leave with that, say, coronavirus is real. It is here. Let me try, not just protect yourself, to protect other people when this is affect. So I won't leave with that. But today, go back to Benin. But to tell Una say, everything I tell Una this evening, I will come back here. I will stay with Una. I will answer Una question. And if I never do what I say I could do that time, let Una do what I want to do. PDP! PDP!
Right, we're still at Akoko Edo, where the people of Akoko Edo are gathered here together to show their solidarity and support for Governor Godwin Obaseki's second term. I have a wonderful gentleman with me here. I'm going to be talking to him. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, what's your name, please?
Mr. Isaac Audu.
Okay, so why are everybody gathered here today?
We are gathering here because of PDP, and we want to vote for Godwin Obaseki to become our governor.
Okay, so how prepared are you people to ensure that
we are 100% prepared? we are going to vote him in by special grace of God.
So are you giving Governor Obaseki 100%?
Of course, yes. Yes. 100%. Yes.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, that is it. At this moment, this is how we're going to call it a day. It's been a wonderful time, and it's Captain Nigeria signing out.
Share this broadcast. Obaseki, 4+4 is sacrosanct. 4+4 is a goal. PDP, power to the people.